I'm Officer Jack Malone, badge 4279. 19 years on the force, and these streets are my jurisdiction. You don't last this long without knowing trouble when you see it. The business district, all glass towers and busy crosswalks, is a front. People think it's clean, but it's full of small-time crooks, jaywalkers, guys who think rules don't apply to them. And let's be honest, it's usually the same crowd breaking them. Black men in suits, acting like they're above the law. I don't make the stats, I just enforce them. It's a Monday morning, just after 9 a.m. On May 5th, 2023. The sun already warm, and I'm stationed at the corner of 5th and Main, watching the crosswalk. It's rush hour suits rushing to offices, coffee cups in hand, the air buzzing with Monday urgency. My eyes catch him, a black man, mid-50s, in a sharp suit, crossing against the signal, briefcase in hand. He's moving fast, like he's got somewhere to be. But that's no excuse. Jaywalking's a ticketable offense. And my gut's telling me he's more than just a guy in a hurry, maybe a dealer in disguise, maybe a runner for something bigger. I step forward, whistle in hand, and blow a sharp blast. Hey, you, stop right there. He pauses mid-step, turns, and looks at me. His expression calm, almost amused. That's my first red flag. Nobody looks at a cop like that unless they're hiding something. I stride over, boots loud on the pavement, my badge gleaming in the morning light. What's your name? You know you just jaywalked. I ask, my voice sharp, letting him know I'm in charge. Henry Marshall, he says, voice deep, steady, like he's used to speaking with authority. I'm late for a hearing. I didn't see the signal. Late for a hearing. Right? I smirk. Not buying it. Doesn't matter. You broke the law. ID. I snap. Holding out my hand, he sighs. A small, measured sound, and reaches into his suit pocket, pulling out a wallet and handing over a driver's license. Henry Marshall. 50. Local address. I run it through my portable scanner clean. No warrants. No priors. Doesn't mean he's clean. Though, my gut's still buzzing. You're in a hurry. Huh. I say, tossing the ID back. What kind of hearing? You look suspicious. Rushing like that. He adjusts his tie, his eyes steady on mine. I'm a judge. Officer. I'm due in court in 10 minutes. A judge. I laugh. The sound harsh in the morning air. Nice try. Judges don't jaywalk. And they don't look like you. His suit's sharp. Sure. But he's black. And that's enough for me to doubt him. Turn around. Hands on the post. I order, pointing to a nearby street lamp. He hesitates. Just a beat. And that's my second flag. Officer. I'm cooperating, he says. Voice calm but firm. There's no need for this. That tone pisses me off. Nobody talks to a cop like that unless they're trying to pull rank. Now, I bark. Hand on my cuffs. He complies. Slow, placing his hands on the post. his posture composed, like he's humoring me. Officer, you're detaining me without cause. He says, his voice steady. Carrying across the street, a few pedestrians slow, pulling out phones, their eyes on us. Great. Another viral moment waiting to happen. You jaywalked. I snap, patting him down. Rough, checking his pockets. His briefcase. Nothing, no drugs. No weapons. Just legal files. A gavel-shaped pen. A court ID card. Judge Henry Marshall. Superior Court. My gut twists, but I shove it down. Could be fake. You're under arrest for jaywalking and obstruction. I say, slapping on the cuffs. I'm in control. Or so I think. As I march him toward my cruiser parked a block away. Cuffs tight. My hand on his arm. The street's buzzing now, suits whispering. Phones out. A small crowd forming. You're making a mistake. Officer, he says, voice low. No panic. Just certainty. That bugs me. Most people would be pleading. Their voice is shaking. But he's too calm, too composed, like he's already seen the outcome of this. Keep talking. And I'll add resisting. I snap, shoving him into the back of the cruiser. I slam the door. The sound echoing down Main Street. And radio dispatch. Reporting a male suspect. Detained for jaywalking and obstruction. My hands are steady as I grip the wheel. But my gut's nagging. That court ID burning a hole in my mind. I push it down, doesn't matter. He's still suspicious. In the rear view. He's sitting upright, staring out the window. No fear. No sweat. Just this steady calm that sets my nerves on edge. That's not normal. I've hauled in plenty petty thieves. Drunks. Jaywalkers, and they all crack eventually. Their composure crumbling under the weight of cuffs. Not this guy. He's steady, like he's presiding over a courtroom in his head. You got anything to say? I ask, my voice gruff, trying to rattle him. He meets my eyes in the mirror, his gaze unflinching. I'll say it at the station, he says, and my stomach flips. It's not defiance, just authority. We pull into the precinct, and I'm in my element, fluorescent lights, clattering keyboards, the hum of authority. I march him inside, cuffs glinting, and sit him in holding. The desk sergeant, Daniels, gives me a look, his brow furrowing like I've brought in a storm. I ignore it. Start typing the report. Jaywalking. Obstruction. Maybe disorderly conduct to pad it out. I'm good at this stacking charges, making them stick. But Henry's still calm. Sitting there, hands resting on his knees. His gaze distant, like he's mentally drafting a ruling. You got a story yet? I ask, leaning back, daring him to crack. He looks at me, eyes steady, and says, I'm a judge, officer, Judge Henry Marshall, Superior Court. I was on my way to a sentencing hearing. You've detained me for jaywalking. A judge. I laugh. The sound harsh. Nice story. Show me proof. He nods toward his briefcase. And I fish out the court ID again. Judge Henry Marshall. Superior Court. With a seal and a photo. My gut sinks, but I shove it down. Could still be fake. Daniels comes over. Face tight. Malone. You sure about this? I shrug. Annoyed. Caught him jaywalking. Acting suspicious. Wouldn't cooperate. What's the issue? Daniels glances at Henry. Lowers his voice. That's Judge Marshall. Sits on the Superior Court. Handles felony cases. And that's stop. It's on X already. My blood runs cold. I grab my phone, and there it is, a video. Clear as day. From a pedestrian. Me cuffing him. Barking orders. His voice calm. You're detaining me without cause. Hashtags like Judge Marshall and racist cop are trending. My name a wildfire. The precinct's a pressure cooker now. Daniel shows me the video, 500,000 views in an hour. Comments tearing me apart. Racist cop arrests a judge. Malone's done. Free Judge Marshall. My name's everywhere. Badge 4279, a scarlet letter. The door swings open, and a woman in a suit storms in. Lawyer. Mid-40s. All business. Where's Judge Marshall? She demands, flashing a bar association card. I'm his counsel. And this is an outrage. Henry's out of cuffs, standing with his lawyer. Cool as ever. Officer Malone. He says, voice low, you should have verified my identity. His eyes aren't angry, just disappointed. And that cuts deeper than any insult. The lawyer's rattling off terms: false arrest, civil rights violations, abuse of power. Daniels pulls me aside, hissing, you arrested a Superior Court judge. Malone. He's got the chief on speed dial. And that video's on every news site. I'm sent to the sergeant's office. And it's a massacre. You detain Judge Marshall for jaywalking. He roars, slamming his desk. He's a Superior Court judge. And you made him a spectacle. That video's at 2 million views. And the DA's office is furious. I try to explain jaywalking. Suspicious behavior. My gut, but it's like shouting into a void. Your gut's a lawsuit. He snaps. You're suspended. Effective now. Badge. Gun. Now. I'm numb. Handing over my badge. My service weapon. My identity. The precinct's a blur as I walk out. Cops avoiding my eyes. Whispers trailing me. I'm home. Whiskey in hand. X a nightmare. The video's on CNN, MSNBC, even local news. Judge arrested in shocking police misconduct. Henry's face is everywhere in robes. On the bench, speaking at legal conferences. My face is there too. The villain, the racist cop who see Trujillo a judge. I dig into Henry, desperate to justify myself. Judge Henry Marshall. 50 feet. Superior Court. Appointed 10 years ago. Known for fair but firm rulings. A mentor to young lawyers. A pillar in the legal community. He's not just a judge, he's a cornerstone. And I treated him like a criminal. All because he was black. Jaywalking in a suit. My stomach churns. But I tell myself it was protocol. A bad call. The lie feels fragile. The investigation's a bloodbath. Internal Affairs has everything body cam. The pedestrian's video. Henry's statement. Calm and precise. Dismantling my actions like a legal brief. Unlawful arrest. Discriminatory conduct. Excessive force. My union rep tries officer discretion. Public safety, but it's over. The department's drowning in outrage. The courts are furious. And I'm the scapegoat. Termination notice comes down. No pension. No benefits. Just a letter telling me I'm done. 19 years. And it's ashes. X is a graveyard of my career, my name tied to Henry's story. A footnote in his legacy. He's on every channel, advocating for judicial reform. His face on legal journals. Justice for all. I'm the villain. The racist cop who cuffed a judge. Protests clogged the courthouse. Signs with Henry's face. My badge number in black. The legal community demands accountability. And the world moves on without me. I move to a small town, take a job as a security guard at a warehouse. It's quiet, lonely, a world away from this cruiser's adrenaline. I'm just Jack now. No badge, no power, just a guy with regrets piling up. I start reading books on race, on law, on the history I ignored. It's like swallowing glass. But I need to know why I failed. How I became this. I learn about profiling. About the black professionals who face scrutiny, who pay the price for cops like me. Therapy's new. A woman who makes me unpack my dad's lessons. My anger. The fear I never named. You saw what you were taught to see. She says, what do you see now? I'm not sure. But I'm looking. I write to Henry. A letter. Pen and paper. No expectation of a reply. I apologize for the arrest, for the assumptions, for the man I was. I don't send it. It's not for him, it's for me. A step towards something else. I volunteer at a community center, teaching kids about the law. Irony thick as fog. They don't know my past, and I don't tell them. It's not about redemption, it's about doing something right. About honoring the judge I wronged. I drive by 5th and Main sometimes. See professionals like Henry. Heads high. Future's bright. I don't feel that itch anymore. That need to stop them. To judge them. I see people now. Not threats. It's not enough. But it's a start. I owe Henry more than a letter. More than regret. I owe him a world where he can cross the street without a cop like me, assuming he's less. I'm not there yet. But I'm trying. One day, one truth at a time.